And here we see the Commando Snake Eyes on the right alongside of the Red Dot exclusive Snake Eyes on the left. Wow! That was barbaric! Oh man! Welcome back, true believers. Elite Legend back at you guys with another G.I. Joe Classified Series video. Today we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving. We're going to be talking about G.I. Joe Classified Series figures. And we're going to be talking about scalpers. Yes, that's right. It's been a long time since the linguistics majors have come for the Elite Legend. Linguistics! That win. You find yourself a young lady and you... Whoa, Dusty, no. I'm pretty sure that's not what linguistics means. Ooh, that's punky. That punky, if you will. Wow. It looks like these Cobra troopers are about to have a little bit of post-Thanksgiving dessert. Legendary. The American dream that the road. Gather these Cobra troopers, if you will, for a post-Thanksgiving snack to show them that the American dream is not unreasonable. And show that the American dream is capable of sitting down and letting bygones be bygones and having pie with Cobra the enemy. All right, Dusty, that's awesome. Now, Dusty, since we are a couple days removed from Thanksgiving, can you tell me what you're thankful for? That they wrote it thankful for 3 things that start with the letter T. Most importantly, family. What? Turkey. And those pig-o! Oh, Dusty! No! That's funky. That's the American dream. All right, so before we see 4 troopers. These are the 4 army builders that have been released by the good folks at HASBRO. From left to right, we see the OG Scalper Island Trooper. We see the Scalper Island Viper. We see the Red Ninja, and of course, the Cobra Infantry Trooper. Now, we know we're going to be getting an officer at some point next year. We know that we should be receiving B.A.Ts and Alley Vipers. Now, many people have received them. The good folks at HASBRO, they like to play a little thing called the blame game. They like to blame the Pirates of the South Pacific. They like to blame the Delta variations. And now the latest thing that they will be blaming is going to be the omnibus. The American dream that the road is no stranger to the Omni Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where the American dream has become a champion of the world. On 3 occasions, the American dream has won and dined with kings and queens. And slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. Now, that's awesome. Now, speaking of alleys, the Alley Viper and the Cobra B.A.T initially were supposed to be Taiwan dumpster exclusives. They were, at one point, disputed by Shill Island. He was like, oh, no, those are just 3D prints. There's no way that those are actually figures because my tort that doesn't exist told me that those are not going to be official releases until they actually became official releases. Now, I don't know what's going on with the folks at HASBRO. Like, Emily was like, hey guys! But unfortunately, the only people that have been able to secure their Vipers and B.A.Ts are the elite few YouTubers that had these mysteriously show up at their P.O. box from individuals basically sacrificing their limited freedom living in a communist country to send those figures to help the community out. Now, they also were spotted in a website called Robot Kingdom. Elite Legend is not going to pay the scalpers, even if it's going to a good cause. I think factory workers that are probably making nickels an hour, trying to make a little bit of extra money by selling stolen goods is a worthy cause, but the Elite Legend is not trying to pay $100 for one trooper. Now, some individuals have gone as far as to pay $500 for one of each, the Alley Viper and the Cobra bat. Now, the Elite Legend isn't having that. Now, speaking of overpriced, you guys all know about the HASBRO cash grab, the HASBRO Pulse cash grab, which is going to be the Sky Striker, and the Elite Legend is not on board with that. The only 3 3/4 inches that the Elite Legend is a fan of are between his leg, daddy. What? That's a hot time blue, daddy. What? Well, anyways, the only 3 3/4 inches that the Elite Legend is a fan of are the Classic Joes. Whoa! Old School Barbecue, what's that on your chest? Jeez, it gets a little weirder every time you stop by Elite Legend Toys and Collectibles, because you know. Anything can happen on Elite Legend Toys and Collectibles, pal. Ah, so much helmet. Ah! Now, just last week, the Elite Legend saw the APB that was put out on Facebook and Instagram, and individuals were supposedly finding these G.I. Joe classified series figures at comic book stores. The Elite Legend had some time on my own. I went ahead and I looked up comic book stores within a 25-mile radius. The Elite Legend hit up 3, called 2 others, and they have never, ever carried G.I. Joe classified series figures. So the individuals that found them have literally found unicorns, or they're just being a little bit facetious when it comes to how they went about getting these G.I. Joe classified series figures. Now, I'm not disputing that Hasbro's distribution is jacked up. I do believe that certain comic book stores have been receiving them, but I don't believe that comic book stores in Illinois were able to secure them. Now, one individual that has a YouTube channel was like, "Where's the receipts?" And this brother supplied the receipts, so I guess that these figures are showing up at the P.O. boxes and the shops of comic book retailers. But, as my good friend 3 Stacks to the Max brought up, the terrible distribution by Hasbro has created what is being considered a winter wonderland for these scalpers. Every scalper and their mama seems to have bats, seems to have alley vipers, and it's leaving individuals like the Elite Legend out in the cold. And that's not just because I'm in Chicago. I'm sorry, the gunpowder residue here in Chirac is not enough to keep the Elite Legend warm. And with the incredible, insane amount of property taxes that the Elite Legend is paying, there's just no way that I'm going to be out there chilling out. Did somebody call me? No, Chill Island. You can crawl back up Hasbro's ass. I'm sorry, the Elite Legend is a little bit salty. I had my hopes up. I was cautiously optimistic that the Bats and Alley Vipers would be a secret drop over at Walmart. However, as revealed by good friend of the channel, 3 Stacks to the Max, he was out there on the hunt, on the grind, and unfortunately he was not able to find the Alley Vipers and Bats, although sources that he knows had told him that they were going to be dropping soon. So it would have been nice for them to drop on Black Friday. Hopefully by Christmas, we'll see new product available at Walmart. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Let me know in the comments, what are these Bats and Alley Vipers worth to you? Now, the Elite Legend, I don't believe in paying scalpers, but I don't think these are going to be something that are going to be readily available through e-tailers, because they would have been available by now. And I know Emily was like, well, there's distribution issues, and if you guys haven't heard, there's a global pandemic out there. Yes, that is true. However, the global pandemic has not prevented other lines from releasing pre-orders that are going to be coming out at some point next year. Hasbro Marvel Legends have pre-orders that are coming out next year. So why can't Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series figures be available for pre-order, even if they're going to be coming out at some point next year? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm pretty sure that the Pirates of the South Pacific don't have every single G.I. Joe shipment out there. These comic book stores are getting their Joes from somewhere. But although the Elite Legend, as I digress, I was talking about how I don't believe that I'm going to be able to find these at retail. I don't believe that I'm going to be able to find these at a reasonable price for my kids. And I was looking at my kids' Christmas list, and it's quite remarkable because I have an 11-year-old and I have a baby, and both of them have their Christmas lists ready, and both of them at the very top of their list have Cobra bats and alley vipers. And my 2-year-old, the first thing she ever wrote was Cobra bat. And the second thing she ever wrote was alley viper. She needs 10 of each. So I'm going to need you guys in the G.I. Joe Classified Series community to help me secure bats and alley vipers for my kids. The time of year, family, is the most important thing. You take your little babies and you give them a kiss goodnight. And they go to bed dreaming about sugar plums. And they wake up and they run down those stairs. And they go to the Christmas tree. And they go into their stockings. And they want to see the G.I. Joe Classified Series figure. But this year, my little baby doesn't want to see retribution. He wants to see the receipt that I leave David right in between the eye with the bionic elbow. David, it's a teasing again, and I'm going to give you the ass woman of a lifetime. Ah! Okay. I would hate to be Dave. And as you can see here, the Cobra Troopers are going to do something to this pie that has not been seen since, well, let me know in the comments what is too much to pay for an alley viper and a bat. What is a reasonable amount to pay for an alley viper and bat? Because you know, there are going to be scalpers out there wanting to help the community out, fam. For probably, what, $99? $75? Is that fair? The most the Elite Legend would pay would be $30 plus shipping. But let me know in the comments, are you one of the lucky individuals that has the bat? Are you one of the lucky individuals that has the alley viper? Were you lucky enough to get the pre-orders from Walmart? Were you lucky enough to get them shipped direct to your P.O. box anonymously by a factory worker risking life and limb in a communist country? Do you think that the omnibus is going to stop us from getting G.I. Joe Classified Series figures in the near future? Are the only figures that we're going to be able to get anytime soon going to be the Dirty Milkwater exclusive Storm Shadow? Hey, dog! I'm just sitting here chilling in a bowl of cereal, dog! Are the only figures that we're able to find going to be the Akiku? I'm sorry, the Elite Legend has seasonal allergies. Are we only going to be able to get the $5 Scarlets, which is actually probably a little too much for the Elite Legend? Are the only G.I. Joe Classified Series figures that we're going to get in our collections in the near future going to be the movie Snake Eyes? And let me know in the comments, what is your favorite army builder so far? What is the best army builder so far? Is it the Cobra Island Trooper? Is it the Alley Viper? Is it the Red Ninja? Is it the Infantry Trooper? Is it the Bat? And is it the Alley Viper? Let the Elite Legend know in the comments. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to all of Elite Legend's next videos. Follow the Elite Legend on Instagram at Elite Legend 224. Check out my G.I. Joe Classified Series playlist, Marvel Legends playlist, and until next time, make mine.